Hey, what is up, people? I am the Russian Sniper, and this isn't Titanfall. I'm playing the campaign still because if you want to be able to play a particular map that you want, you need to finish the campaign with both sides. So you need to be the militia and you need to be the IMC. And I never actually bothered to look. What does the IMC stand for? Internet Mac Chicken. That's all I can think of now. I know it probably doesn't stand for that, but that's the only thing I can think of. It's, yeah, Internet Mac Chicken. I know, it should be different. And once you've played the campaign with both sides, the militia and the IMC, then you can just go ahead and click on the map that you want from the campaign, and that's it, you're done. You can just go ahead and play that. Simple. Who knew that once you finish all the campaign you need to do that? I wish there was a choice, you know, that you could choose your map and get that done, but obviously you can't do that. But still, good enough that at least you get to play the campaign on both sides. Although the campaign felt a little bit short, it's still cool. You get to see a lot of things that happen in the game, and it's pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I've got to say that it's a very different campaign that I'm normally used to. You know, you're used to your AIs and being part of the story and being forced to do this and forced to do that. But I just felt different this time around, just because it's multiplayer campaign, and it just felt a little bit different, and I really enjoyed it, and I thought that's pretty cool. And especially that I'm blasting people left, right and center. The EVA-8 shotgun is pretty cool. Once you get the extended mag for it, then you're pretty much set. All you need to do is just keep on jumping, and you should be unbeatable. It is a pretty cushy little weapon. If you know how to use it right, you will be doing quite a lot of damage to the enemy team. Now, for those of you that don't know, I regularly stream now Mondays and Fridays, usually about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's GMT, I think it's about 3 o'clock GMT, so that's GMT plus 1 in Europe. It'd be about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And what I'm going to try and do, I've been mentioning this the past couple of streams, that I'm going to do an event. It's going to be whatever game I play. Obviously, we're probably going to play DayZ or something like that, because we are doing a bean event. Now, what is a bean event? Is basically all the money that gets raised in that live stream, which is going to be an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, how long it's going to be. I'm going to use all that money that I received and go and buy beans from every single penny that I've got. I mean, I'm not going to buy some fancy beans. I'm just going to buy cans of beans, you know, because obviously DayZ and beans just go hand in hand. So once I've got all them beans, I'm going to eat as many as I can, which is probably just a can. But I'm going to donate that to a shelter, you know, a homeless shelter, when people don't really have that much to eat and some people need some food. Then it's going to be courtesy of you and me to them, and I'll send you a picture of me sort of carrying all the beans out, whatever, how many I'm going to get. That's completely up to you, so it's you who decides how much beans I'm going to buy. But I'm going to host that event Friday, so it's going to be this Friday about, I would say about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll post a message on Twitter and Facebook, so you know exactly when it's going to be happening. And I think it's going to be pretty cool just seeing, and because I'm going to get my Twitch TV partnership, and that's been done for a while. It's just never been activated because I forgot to email them saying, yeah, activate the partnership, bruv. I forgot to do that, but hey, I've done it now. They're going to get it sorted, they're going to get it done, and it's going to be done and dusted, so we don't have to worry about that now. Time to kill a few more Titans, or not. Time to get in front of a Titan and get blasted in the face with a 40mm cannon. That's always nice. But getting back into some Titanfall a little bit, I am enjoying the game. I think the game's pretty fun for what it is. As I mentioned previously, don't expect this game to be anything a serious shooter, because it is not. It's full of robots, it's full of flying things left, right and center. Some stuff don't really make sense, but hey, this is what Titanfall is all about, and it's what has been expected out of Titanfall. I think a lot of people are expecting a lot more out of it, like, oh, the hype, there's too much hype here, there's too much hype there. It is a lot of hype about it, of course it is, because it's a new game. It's something that, it's a little bit different, it's a little bit more interesting, and I think the free running thing and how everything just worked, it's completely amazing. You know, I really enjoy the freedom of movement like you do in Crisis and a couple of more other games that you can have that, which I can't really remember now, but that's one of the draws to this game, that complete freedom, and I do just save my ass, that complete freedom to pretty much do whatever you want to do. If somebody's shooting at you, you can just go ahead and skip on a building, jump on a wall, double jump on a Titan, drop C4 behind you as you're jumping out. It's just so many possibilities that's what makes this game fun. I know so a lot of you out there are thinking, okay, well, yeah, dude, but there's robots and there's AIs and there's this and there's that, and it's only 6v6. In the long run, I think you forget about that. If you really play the game a little bit, I think you will enjoy it. It's just that simple. I mean, obviously, it's not a game that I recommend buying if you don't have the $60 to spare. Did that guy have a smiley face on him? If you don't have the 60 bucks and you don't want to spend that and you think you're going to spend that money on something else, or maybe you're only buying a couple of games in the year, then obviously I completely understand that this is not something that you might want to spend your money on. But for me, who I can afford to get the game, because I make videos out of it and it just looks interesting to me, I think it's pretty fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be playing hundreds and hundreds of hours out of this game. I'm probably just going to play a little bit out of it, get 10, 20, 30, 50 hours out of it or something like that max. And I will not really get anywhere near what I'm used to sort of playing in Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 3 or any of the Battlefields. I mean, in Battlefield games I have thousands of hours put into the game, so yeah, I'm not gonna get anywhere near this. But hey, man, what you doing in there? Get you shot down. One of the things I kind of wish they really did on Titanfall is maybe with a patch they could increase the player count a little bit. That'd be pretty cool if they could do that. It'd be extremely cool to have a few more players on. Even though it's pretty packed, there's always something going on. You don't go more than 20-30 seconds with no action happening. There's always something going on. One of the things I really hope that they're going to do in the beta, now I know this is ironic since the game is called Titanfall, there should be a mode with no Titan. Yes, there should be some. People enjoy that, and if people want it, there should be a mode in there with no Titan. But I just think in the regular game, maybe they should put the Titan up a little bit. I mean, the timer, you should go up a little bit, and they're not going to have 6, 7, 10 Titans on the map at the same time. You know, make it a little bit more interesting. Make it fight a little bit harder. Make it enjoyable a little bit more rather than just go inside a Titan. I think that'd be a lot better for everybody because you're going to have new players coming into the game. There is no such thing as balancing here, so you're going to have a lot of guys being level 30, 40, 50s and whatsoever, then you have level 2s and 5s on the other team. I've had that myself when I started leveling up. But it just gives you a little bit more time for you to get used to the game. I know you can do the training, you can do this, but nothing really sort of does it for you like the multiplayer does it. The multiplayer is the key for you, and I think if you maybe boost that up by an extra minute or something, then you're giving that new player coming into the game a little bit more time for him to get used to that. Oh shit, there's 5 Titans around me. What do I do? Who do I shoot? What do I think of doing? It's just giving a little bit more time, and I think it's going to make the game, even though it's pretty cool as it is, I think it's going to make the game a little bit better as it is. Now, as I mentioned earlier on, don't expect this game to deliver anything that Battlefield 4 delivers or any of the Battlefield games, because it's not. It's full of robots, it's full of AIs, it's full of people trying to jump on top of you and stuff like that, and it's not going to do anything. It's not going to be any tactical shooter, it's not going to be anywhere, any kind of strategy, and this kind of doesn't really work because you can crash a Titan on somebody, and that kind of defeats the whole point of trying to do anything, because yeah, you may have a little bit of strategy trying to sit in a corner and camp it out, or excuse me, not camp it out, tactical wait a corner and defend this objective. But when somebody can drop a few Titans on top of you, yeah, not really much you can do about that. So yeah, overall I think it's a pretty fun game, and for those of you that've got it by now, I think you will definitely enjoy it. For those of you who are still wondering if I should buy this or I shouldn't buy this, I think best thing you can do is wait for it to come onto a humble bundle, or wait for it to go down a little bit and then try it out yourself, see what you think about it. I mean, for me personally, I love the Titans because you fight Titans with it and it gives you that bit of protection, but I love coming out of my Titan. Leave him outside the door as your guard mode. You can press V to guard, or you can press V again to follow. He's going to guard everybody coming into you while you go inside and do all the flag capping and cap somebody in the face, and we have ourselves some victory. Now I'm noticing I'm not dying a lot on Titanfall for some reason. I just don't know why, but I'm just not dying that many times. No, everybody, that dude must be pissed, because I kind of killed him so many times. He's probably hating me by this stage of the game, but yeah, that's the way to do it. And the one thing I kind of wished, again, they would nerf a little bit is the nuclear explosion thingy. That kind of does a little bit too much damage. Yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget about the Bean event that we're going to have Friday, this Friday, which is going to be, what's the date on Friday? It's going to be the 21st, I think, of March. So if you want to join up and you got a couple of extra bucks in your PayPal account and you want to donate it to a good cause, we're going to buy some beans for a shelter. We're going to have a bit of fun playing some DayZ, streaming, punching some people on the coast. There's a link in the description to a poll that if you like DayZ, I might be thinking about starting a Epoch series. So click that and cast your vote there. That's going to determine how the series will start, if it's ever going to start. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also post a comment. Also, let's see how we did here right at the end. And I will see you Friday at the Bean event. The Bush Monster went 19-4. And as the word goes in Titanfall, rock and roll, eh?